Welcome students. We are going to discuss a very important topic, section formula from coordinate geometry. With the help of section formula, we can find out the coordinates of a point which divides a line segment in a given ratio internally. Okay, so let us make it clear with the help of diagram also. Suppose this is axis system, x and y axis. Here A and B are 2 points having coordinates x1, y1 and x2, y2. A and B are 2 points and we are joining A and B, correct? Suppose P is here any point having coordinates xy which divides the line segment AB in a ratio m:n internally. So here with the help of this section formula we can find out coordinates of this point P in terms of x1, y1, x2, y2 and the ratio m:n. So let us describe it. Let A x1, y1 and B x2, y2 be two given points. Clear? And point P having coordinates xy divides the line segment AB in the ratio m:n internally. In section formula there are two cases. One is internal division, another is external division. Okay, so we will discuss external division later on in other videos. Here we are discussing point P divides AB in the ratio m:n internally, correct? So we have to find coordinates of the point P. Here we are taking coordinates xy, but these are arbitrary coordinates. So we have to find out these values x and y in terms of x1, y1, x2, y2 and the ratio m:n, correct? This is xy, correct? So some very simple constructions will be here. We'll draw perpendicular AR, PS and BT on x-axis from A, P and B respectively. Means AR is perpendicular on OX, PS is perpendicular on OX, as well as we have drawn BT perpendicular on x-axis OS, correct? Another perpendiculars we are drawing AQ from point A to PS. Also we are drawing perpendicular AQ on the line segment PS and PC on line segment BT, correct? Here we will show that these two triangles are similar triangles. You know, we have already studied in geometry that by angle property these two triangles are similar. These two angles are 90 degree. These two angles are corresponding angles since AQ and PC are parallel as well as these two angles are also corresponding angles. So I am writing directly here. If you wish, you can describe it, but we can write directly also. Here, triangle APQ is similar to triangle PBC by which property? Angle, angle, angle. So if these two triangles are similar, then we can use the property that ratio of corresponding sides will be equal. So therefore we can write AP upon BP is equal to AQ upon PC is equal to PQ upon BC. Correct? Or AP upon BP can be written as M by N. This is M by N. Now let us find expressions for AQ, PC, PQ and BC. What will be AQ here? AQ is equal to opposite sides of the rectangle RS, and RS is equal to OS minus OR, and in the topic of coordinates of point we have discussed that OS is how much? X. We have taken coordinates of P as XY, arbitrary coordinates. So OS is X minus OR. OR is X1. Correct? Similarly, we can write PC also. PC is equal to ST. ST can be written as OT minus OS. OT is how much? X2 minus OS is X. We can find PQ and BC also. PQ is equal to PS minus QS. QS can be written as AR also, opposite sides of a rectangle. So PS minus AR, and PS is equal to Y minus AR is equal to Y1. Also we can get PC also. PC is equal to, BC. We have to write now BC. We have got PC already here. So BC is equal to BT minus CT. Okay. BT minus CT, and BT is how much? BT is Y2 minus CT is equal to PS, and PS is Y. Now we can use these ratios. So AP by BP can be written as M by N. AQ by PC is X minus X1 by X2 minus X. X minus X1 by X2 minus X. And PQ by BC is Y minus Y1 by Y2 minus Y. Now with the help of this relation, we can find out values of X and Y, which are coordinates of this point P, dividing points internally in the ratio m:1, very easily in terms of x1, x2, y1, y2 and m and n. Let us try first x coordinate. Okay, so here with the help of these two ratio by cross multiplication, this is mx minus nx1 is equal to mx2 minus mx. Let us transpose mx to left side. We will get here mx plus nx, and in right hand side mx2 plus nx1. mx2 plus nx1, correct? Therefore, we can take x common here. M plus n is equal to mx2 plus nx1. So therefore, x coordinate of point P is dividing both sides by m plus n, mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. Correct? Here we are getting the result of x coordinate of this point P. Similarly, if we take this ratio and this ratio, m by n is equal to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1. Similarly, we can write here, we can get y is equal to my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So the coordinate pxy is equal to how much? We are getting, with the help of these two relations, the x is mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, and similarly y coordinate is my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So this is the result of the section formula. So with the help of this formula, we can find out coordinates of any point which divides the line segment joining two given points in a given ratio. Simple. Okay. Now let us see some special case. Okay. Note here. If P is midpoint, if P is midpoint of AB, what does it mean? It means m is to n is equal to 1 is to 1. Correct? Midpoint means these two parts are equal. Means internal ratio is 1 is to 1. In that case, whenever we will write the value of m by n is equal to 1, this is nothing but m by n, isn't it? I am trying to say that m by n is equal to 1. So here in this result, if you divide numerator and denominator by n and you put m by n is equal to 1, then we will get simply pxy is equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. We can use this result, which is coordinates of a point P which divides a line segment at midpoint. So ratio is 1 is to 1. Then result will be x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So we need to remember this result as well as this result. These are two important results in this section formula. Correct? Okay. Now in the next videos, we'll see some problems related to section formula from exercise 7.2 standard 10 NCERT book. So remain in touch with these videos and hope you have subscribed this channel. Wish you all the best.